Welcome. Let's talk about transformation, real deep change. The kind of change that isn't just about altering your surroundings or your daily routine, but about fundamentally shifting your inner world. It's about evolving into a version of yourself that feels more authentic, more aligned with your true essence. It's a journey we take with ourselves, a solitary path that requires introspection and courage. When we embark on this journey, we often find ourselves alone. But this solitude is not loneliness, it's a sacred space where we can hear our own thoughts, feel our own emotions, and understand our own desires without the interference of the outside world. Sometimes the most powerful step is to disappear, to step away from the chaos and the noise, to find a quiet place where we can just be. This disappearance is not about running away from our problems, but about giving ourselves the space to face them with clarity and strength. Not forever, but for a while. Just long enough to reset, to recharge, to reconnect with the parts of ourselves that we may have neglected. It's a temporary retreat that allows us to return to our lives with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Step away from the noise, the expectations, the constant need to be seen. In a world that is always on, always connected, taking a step back can feel revolutionary. It's about finding the courage to disconnect, to say no to the demands of the world, and yes to the needs of our soul. Disappearing allows us to reconnect with nature, with our inner selves, and with the simple joys of life. It's in these moments of solitude that we often find the answers we've been searching for, the inspiration we've been lacking, and the peace we've been craving, to rediscover who we are without the world watching. When we are alone, we can strip away the masks we wear for others and see ourselves clearly. We can ask ourselves the important questions. Who am I? What do I want? What do I need to let go of to become the person I am meant to be? It's a chance to shed old versions of ourselves, to let go of the habits, beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve us. Just like a snake shedding its skin, we can emerge from this period of disappearance renewed and transformed to build a stronger, truer version. This time away allows us to focus on our growth, to develop new skills, to strengthen our bodies and minds. It's a time to invest in ourselves, to become the best version of who we are. This is the power of disappearing. It's not about hiding. It's about finding yourself. It's about taking the time to understand who you are, what you want, and how you can live a life that is true to your deepest values and desires. So take a step back, disappear for a while, and discover the incredible power that lies within you. We live in a world that encourages constant sharing. Every moment, every thought, every experience is captured and broadcasted for the world to see. It's as if our lives are on display, a never-ending reality show where we are both the star and the audience. Look at my life, follow my journey, see my every thought. We post updates, share photos, and broadcast our achievements, hoping for likes, comments, and shares. This digital applause becomes a measure of our worth, a validation of our existence. But this constant exposure has a cost. The pressure to maintain a perfect online persona can be overwhelming. We curate our lives to fit a narrative that may not be true, hiding our struggles and imperfections behind filters and captions. It invites opinions we didn't ask for. The more we share, the more we open ourselves up to criticism and judgment. Negative comments and unsolicited advice can chip away at our self-esteem, leaving us feeling vulnerable and exposed. It creates pressure to live up to others' expectations. We start to measure our success by the standards of others, losing sight of our own goals and desires. The need for approval can lead to anxiety and stress, as we constantly seek validation from our online audience. When we share too much, we give away our power. Our personal moments become public property, and our sense of self becomes intertwined with our digital identity. We lose Hugh's ability to disconnect and be present in the moment, our energy, our focus. These are finite resources, and when we spend them on maintaining an online presence, we have less to give to the things that truly matter. Our relationships, our passions, our personal growth. We become caught up in the validation of others. The constant need for approval can lead to a cycle of dependency where our self-worth is tied to the reactions of our online audience. This can be exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. This noise drowns out our own inner voice. The constant barrage of information and opinions can make it difficult to hear our own thoughts and feelings. We lose touch with our intuition and our sense of self, the one that truly knows our path. By taking a step back from the noise of oversharing, we can reconnect with our inner voice and find clarity. We can focus on what truly matters and live a life that is authentic and fulfilling. Stepping away from the public eye can feel daunting, but it's in the silence that we truly hear ourselves. Away from the comparisons, the judgments, the constant chat. This silence isn't empty, it's filled with self-discovery. We begin to understand our values, our passions, our dreams. Without the pressure of external validation, we can explore freely, to try, to fail, to learn, to grow. Working on ourselves in silence is a unique experience. It allows us to connect deeply with our inner selves, away from the noise and distractions of the world. In these moments of quiet, we find clarity and purpose. It's a labor of love, fueled by self-belief. Each task we undertake, no matter how small, becomes a testament to our dedication and passion. We pour our hearts into our work, knowing that the true reward lies in the effort itself. Every step forward, every challenge overcome, is a victory celebrated in the quiet of our own hearts. These silent victories build our resilience and strength, shaping us into who we are meant to be. The journey is as important as the destination. This is not about seeking attention or praise. It's about the personal growth that happens when no one is watching. In these solitary moments, we discover our true potential and push our boundaries. It's about the deep satisfaction of becoming the best version of ourselves. Each milestone reached, each goal achieved, brings a sense of fulfillment that is unmatched. We learn to appreciate our own efforts and celebrate our progress. The journey itself becomes the reward. The experiences we gather, the lessons we learn, and the growth we achieve along the way are invaluable. They shape our character and define our path, and the progress we make our own quiet triumph. These moments of silent work are where we find our true strength and joy. They remind us that the most meaningful achievements are often the ones we accomplish on our own. Section 5. The Grand Unveiling. Imagine the moment you reappear. Not the same person who disappeared, but someone transformed. Stronger, wiser, more authentically you. The world might be surprised. They might not understand your journey, but that won't matter because you'll know the truth. You'll have lived it. the silence, the work, the transformation. It will radiate from you. Section 6. Your validation is enough. This is the most important lesson. When you disappear to transform, you realize that external approval no longer holds power. You have found validation within yourself. The opinions of others no longer dictate your worth. You define your own success. You celebrate your own victories. This self-acceptance is true freedom. Section 7. The world will adjust. The world might take time to adjust to the new you. That's okay. Not everyone needs to understand your journey. Your energy will attract those who resonate with your authentic self, those who celebrate your growth and support your journey. Focus on these connections. They will nourish your soul. Section 8. Embrace the silence. Disappearing to transform is not a one-time event. It's a practice, a commitment to regularly stepping away from the noise to reconnect with yourself. Embrace the silence. Listen to your inner voice. It will guide you towards your highest potential. Section 9. Your transformation awaits. The journey of self-transformation is a beautiful one. It takes courage to disappear, to face yourself honestly, to do the work in silence. But the rewards are immeasurable. A stronger sense of self, deeper purpose, authentic happiness. Your transformation awaits. Take the first step and disappear.